and they played them. And you know, we have a few of these elected officials. I don't even know why some of y'all vote for them. Just because they're your cousins, went to school with them, you know. Soon they get in there, they do the same thing over and over and over again. And then let me talk about this guy. I can't call him Muhammad. I had to change his name back to Singer because he lost that title. Don't y'all, I mean, if you don't see what he's doing, something is wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I cannot believe that y'all can sit here and allow him. If I was a barber and he came to my barber shop, I would not cut his hair. If I owned a gas station and he came to fill up with gas, he had ran out of gas, and let's say he had already put the gas in the tank, I would siphon that gas out of that tank and send him on his way. If he went to the grocery store and wanted to buy food, he had it in the basket, ready to go outside the door, I will stop him. You have to put them in their place because it's going to continue just this way. We have the worst schools in the world, and we don't say nothing. We let them get away with it. Look at our neighborhood. Look at it. My children don't deserve this.
That's right.
They don't deserve this. We deserve the best.
Yes, we do.
But if we don't fight for it, we won't get it. I'm going to tell you one quick story, then I got to bring up Stacy. He wants to talk about his dog. We have to understand, if we had not filed that petition, and maybe, wait a minute, if Flint hadn't occurred, Flint is another reason that we don't talk about the reason why we're getting pipe fixed here in the city of Benton Harbor.
That's right.
The elected official here has nothing to do with this, but yet they're trying to take credit for it.
Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They had lead as high as 889, 605, 449, and 15 is the action level. 15 is the action. Look, let's say Governor Whitmer did not know that Benton Harbor led with this high. Let's just say that. She's still at fault because she should have known.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say your mayor, you folks here who went to school with this guy, Marcus Singer, you went to school with him, and he claimed he did a press conference. He did a press conference to get to tell. You don't give a press conference; you give notification. It goes in every single bill. So that was stupid for him to say, but he didn't know how stupid he was sounding. But I want to say this because I want to bring up Stacy Branscombe. He want to tell you this one quick story. It's a sad one. Come on up here, Stacy. Talk to these people. This is my guy here. But the greatest young men that ever lived here in Benton Harbor. They didn't want to give him no props either. No, they didn't want to give him no props.
Tell your stories. All right, Stacy. All right. There you go. There you go.
How y'all doing today?
We good.
All right. Well, my water in Benton Harbor here, 469 parts per billion, yeah. I lost 2 tanks of goldfish along with my dog. $3,500 dog, nothing cheap. Anybody, I know it's a lot of people out here that like dogs. What about Great Dane?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's very big, huge. It made her stomach flip, and I couldn't look at it, but my wife, she took it hard. I'm gonna get another one. I'm in a different area now. The area is pretty tore up, the violence, whatever. This is my guy right here.
All right.
I love Real. I think there's some more people here. Where's everybody else? Been all around.
It is what it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's right.
But this enough.
Yeah.
This enough right here. Yeah. Well, we need to stand behind this guy right here.
Okay.
1,000%.
Mm-hmm.
I love this guy right here. Yeah, but where's my shirt? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody coming out, Detroit, Flint, wherever, Michigan here. But we have to stand up and make things right for us.
That's right.
Nobody else is going to do that.
That's
Nobody.
Mhm.
And I'm serious.
All right.
All right. See, the moral of the story is, don't feed your dog this drinking water. Don't feed your dog the drinking water. Don't feed your dog the drinking water. If it'll kill your dog,
It'll kill
it'll
you.
kill you.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we don't even know how much damage or how many people have died from this water.
Mhm.
We don't know. They usually say, well, he died from kidney disease. Well, the water caused kidney disease. We don't know how many people have died from liver disease. The water caused liver disease. We don't even know how many people have died from heart disease. But the water caused heart disease, everything else. So we need to learn the danger of this water and take it to another level. On that note, I want to bring in my good friend from Flint. She's been my friend for so many years. I know how she gets sometimes, but she's still my friend. She don't mind arguing with me, They know that, I'm always, I lose the fight when it comes to my friends, cause I hate to lose a friend, you know what I'm saying? I'm that type of guy who don't want to lose no friends. I don't want to lose no friends, cause they hard to get. Believe me, they are. But look, Clara McClendon is from Flint, and she's a real life hero. And I love her to death, and she's just so huge, known all over. She's just not known here, she's known all over the country, probably all over the world knowing her. But I just want to bring in Clara McClendon. Give me a big hug, and she probably ain't gonna want to give me no hug, watch this. I'm glad y'all was watching. Y'all made her give me a hug. I appreciate that.
Yes, I just want to say that I'm proud to stand up here today with the residents of Benton Harbor. You have been there for us in the poison-occupied city of Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
And yet today, we remain poisoned. The water crisis is not over. And we need to share that experience with those of you in Benton Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Talk is cheap.
Yeah.
And I want to appreciate the speech concerning the capitalist system and the corporate and finance beneficiaries of disasters. That's how capitalism works.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let a disaster go unexploited is the motto of this system. So I want to appreciate him for bringing up those points about the court saying that even though people were harmed, corporations is irreparably harmed. And we know that the emergency manager law was designed to come into predominantly minority cities to steal public assets.
Right.
Steal public asset, to privatize public assets.
Right.
Because the cities that were taken over were not only majority minority,
They're black.
double-digit poverty rates,
Listen.
but assets. Don't forget the assets. So I just want to say, and people, we have our shirts, Flint is still broken. We say Flint Lives Matter, and we're just at the conclusion of a fraudulent settlement They said, we settled with Flint, we gave them $600 million. Well, you give Dan Gilbert in Detroit $650 million in tax abatement. Is that fair and equitable? Somebody? Is it a lawyer in the house?
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
So, the fact that you are here today is that you have, and it's not always about quantity, sometimes it's about quality.
Mm-hmm.
And those with vision that can see into the future, to want to build a better future for humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our charge. Maybe we just come here to be nice and help, but our charge is that we have got to reorganize this society on the basis of humanity. And we don't have room and we don't have time for profit-making ventures. So one of the things that we have learned the hard way, we've learned some bitter lessons in Flint, is to know who our friends are and who is our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
All of us in Michigan is facing and getting ready to go into the electoral time. And we don't have no favorite candidate.
Mm-hmm.
All we have is interest of the people. That's what we've got. And we are making we don't care who running.
Mm-hmm.
In Flint, we say this to the local elected officials. We don't want to hear your plan. We want you to hear our plan. What we want, not what you, forget about what you doing and saying. We're telling you, we want water affordability in the city of Flint. We pay the highest rates in the nation for water we can't even use.
Mm-hmm.
We also want an end to shutoffs in the city of Flint.
Yeah.
And we also want to know what is your vision and what is your plan to guarantee that we don't be set up again for corporate takeover of our city. How do we get our city back into the hands of the public? How? Not you want to. How? And to those that's going to Lansing, and how many of y'all heard say, we don't want to ever see that of Flint again. No more Flints. Well, if you don't want no more Flints, then get rid of the emergency manager law, because that's what created Flint.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get no more Flint. The law is still on the books. Now you got Benton Harbor. Who's next?
Right.
So we want to know who's
Saginaw.
going to go to Lansing, be it as a governor, senator, rep, or whatever the hell, dog catcher. We don't care.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to go there and fight like hell to get rid of the dictatorship law that drove us into this toxic disaster that both Flint and Benton Harbor is facing today. So that's our plans, and that's our vision on the road to reorganizing society on the basis of humanity. Thank y'all.
You know, she always got something to say. You make me sick. I want y'all to say something. Say something, somebody. See, that's the problem. Nobody want to say anything. She said I make her say, and you on my property and you ain't saying nothing. I got a problem with that. But here's what I want to tell everybody. I know everybody was talking about the Russians invading Ukraine and stuff like that. I know y'all was talking about that. But y'all don't even know the root of the problem. The root of the problem is the United States.
That's right.
They are the ones behind this.
Thank you.
They are the ones who pushing this thing forward. They are the ones who bringing over some new folks. So see, because they don't like the way things is going here. Anytime the United States don't like something, they try to change the narrative. You know, they got everybody think, oh, poor Ukrainian. They're bombing them. They don't have no home now. But reality, it's the United States of America who's behind that. They are the ones who behind that. Everything that's bad is because of them. We got people starving right here in Benton Harbor. Send us some money.
Right.
Send us a $40 billion. Send us whatever you got. They don't want to do it because it's too much like doing right. But we accept it. So we just as bad as they are. Anytime you accept evil and you think it's all right, you become evil. That's how simple that is. We got to change the way we do business. There are things that we need to do. And before I bring on my key speaker here, the one and only, this is my hero. There's not two of him. If it was two of him, this world could not handle it. But before I bring you on, I got to bring on Bishop Jefferson to say a few words. And because if I didn't, I know I'd never hit a lash. He's from Flint too. You know, them Flint folks, you got to watch them. You know, my Ben Harvard people, man, they'll run up in Harvard Tower. You know, and they'll stay there. But Bishop Jefferson, come on and say a few words, because I got to bring in the chairman, the one and only. That's right. Come on over here, Bishop Jefferson.
Good morning, afternoon. We are excited to be here, to be with friends and family. Not for the purpose that we're here, though. This fight started a long time ago. Want to think about 2010, when they put the emergency manager in Michigan. See, it wasn't a Flint thing, a Detroit thing, a Benton Harbor thing, it was a Michigan thing. So we incorporate all of us. We got signatures, we fought, went all over Michigan to repeal Public Act 4. We did it together. 2012. November, December, not even 30 days later.